A blood-curdling scream pierced the air, a sound so sharp and desperate that even the birds stopped mid-flight. Deep in the African savannah, a young zebra was in agony. His striped body flailed violently as hundreds of bees clung to him, their tiny stingers sinking into his flesh like needles of fire. Just minutes earlier, the zebra had stumbled across a hollow tree where thick golden honey dripped from a beehive. Hungry and alone, he gave in to temptation. The moment his tongue touched the honey, it was already too late. The hive exploded into chaos. Thousands of bees surged out in a furious swarm, stinging him again and again. He ran for his life, but the bees chased him mercilessly, filling the air with a thunderous buzz as the zebra screamed in pain and confusion. Not far from this terrifying scene, a German shepherd named Rusty was sniffing around, while his owner, Max, chopped wood outside their remote cabin. Rusty froze when he heard the cries in the distance, his ears perked, his body tense. In an instant, he turned and sprinted toward Max, barking wildly. Max dropped his axe, immediately sensing something was wrong, and followed Rusty through the tall grass. What he saw made his heart drop. A zebra was collapsing to the ground, covered in bees, trembling and unable to move. Without thinking, Max pulled out his phone and began recording, his voice shaking as he shouted for help. He uploaded the video online, hoping someone, somewhere, could do something. The internet responded faster than anyone could have imagined. Within 15 minutes, the clip was spreading like wildfire. Animal lovers, local rescue groups, and even national wildlife organizations began tagging a nearby wildlife response team. One of their field medics, Sarah, had just returned from another rescue when she saw the video on her phone. Without hesitation, she grabbed emergency smoke canisters, bee suits, and medical supplies, rallying her team to move out immediately. Time was against them, but they raced toward the coordinates Max had provided. When they arrived, the scene was worse than expected. The zebra lay motionless, his breathing shallow, his eyes swollen nearly shut. The bees were still buzzing around him, relentless in their assault. The rescue team acted quickly, lighting smoke canisters and waving large fans to drive the bees away. Thick clouds of smoke filled the air as the buzzing slowly faded. With calm and careful movements, they laid a net over the zebra to soothe him, then lifted him onto a stretcher and into their van. The drive back to the rehabilitation center was tense. At one point, the zebra's pulse weakened, and Sarah leaned in close, whispering to him to hold on, telling him he had a second chance at life. Back at the center, a team of veterinarians rushed into action. They administered fluids through IVs, treated the hundreds of sting wounds with cooling gels, and gave him painkillers and anti-inflammatory medications. For 3 days, the zebra lay in a stall, silent and still, his body weak, his breathing fragile. But on the 4th day, something changed. His eyes opened. Then, slowly, he lifted his head. By the 7th day, he stood up on shaky legs, taking small steps within the enclosure. His strength returned little by little, and the look in his eyes shifted from fear to something softer, something calmer. The staff affectionately named him Buzz, a small reminder of what he had survived. Max and Rusty came to visit one last time before Buzz's release. As Max approached the fence, Rusty trotted beside him and Buzz slowly walked forward. He gently nudged Rusty's head with his nose, a quiet moment of connection between two unlikely friends who had saved each other in a way. The team watched in silence, hearts full. Finally, the day came to return Buzz to the wild. The enclosure gate creaked open, revealing the golden plains beyond. Buzz stepped out slowly, pausing to take in the warm breeze and the wide open space. Then, with one last glance behind him, he ran. His hooves pounded against the earth as he galloped into freedom, his body strong, his spirit unbroken. He passed the hollow tree but did not stop. The honey was no longer worth the risk. Somewhere in that vast savannah, a once hopeless zebra found his way back home, stronger and wiser than before. For more such heartfelt rescues, do not forget to subscribe to Animal Talks and hit that bell icon. See you in the next one, and thank you for watching.